Because you know, Soda and Hero, what's the most valuable commodity in life?
Sex.
A person's time.
That is correct.
Or Soda's balls, apparently.
Soda's balls.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon get venereal disease? Let's go to an expert.
Where's Badger? She would.
Badger, Badger, can you get AIDS from a Pokemon? I was
Yeah.
told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game
Good donkey.
failed. Like, I'm a
Well,
big fan
I
of
mean-
the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came
Yeah, we
out,
did.
and you said it was gonna suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Well, okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing in the world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No.
No.
Well, then why the
Nope.
heck do you do it? Yeah,
Congratulations, you got Elliot Page.
like for the boyfriends. Who,
Experiences everything that they interact with in the world is going to be completely different.
If one clone said to a transgender clone, "Go f yourself," and he went to another clone and f***ed another clone, would he be technically f himself?
Stand with you.
And apparently, I have a fan in the Pacific Northwest. She's a hairdresser and she's crazy hot. Today is the last day you can get your Whoa Dude t-shirt.
The only time you can have
No.
soda sitting on your titty.
Wow.
What? You don't want to play with hot sauces again, Penguin?
I'm
I
doing
think
good.
she was playing with hot nuts.
Nobody knows what their origin race is.
Like Uber drivers.
Yeah, they're that.
Highly reflective boobies.
Damn.
Oh, good lord.
Because people can't figure out that it's a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game like GTA and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life.
Putting hot sauce on my grits.
Really.
Do you do that?
I do that.
What the fuck?
It's like a white guy trying to be like a black dude, but not reading the entire manual.
I'm not.
So sick of being fat. Gross.
Trust me, I understand the pain.
But you're not fat and gross. You're handsome.
He likes the
Just this Steam
I
group.
made a baby.
Was it a tube sock baby?
It was my Aaron Judge sock.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Captain Canuck.
Kazoo came in last night, you know, a little tipsy as usual, and he's like, I got the #1 issue of Captain Canuck. How much is it worth? I looked it up. It's like maybe $20. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, yeah, because it's Canadian. Nobody gives a fuck.
Whoopi Goldberg's profession is what? I mean, Jabba the Hutt's profession is what?
That's messed up.
Look, I'm brave, not an idiot.
That she can't wait to get out of the gaming industry and go back to the
Sex work, right?
sex work.
I'm gonna come.
I had
Lentils go
macaroni and
far.
lentils. Man, I shit out my large intestine the other day from the lentils I had.
Alright.
Me getting hit with a baseball.
Exactly. 8 times in one game.
Wow, that's your fault. I've heard that allegedly it hurts just as bad, if not worse. But hey,
Whatever. Their pain threshold is higher. They can give birth. They can take it.
Guy.
NPR voice. How
I
you
don't
doing?
know.
Don't
Don't I
forget to
have a good
comment,
one, too?
like, and subscribe. And if you're on, wait, that sounds like Rogue Penguin. Is that her?
So I created the poll, but it did not show up. What happened?
You broke it. Why does everything you touch turn to shit?
Right?
Like Ryan
Gina
Reynolds
Carano
isn't built.
is
And he's
huge.
not built.
Peg me any day.
So I,
on that thing.
you can spit on my thing anytime. I'm just saying.
oh good lord,
I don't
you're
know.
pulling it
It'd be the
through the
smartest
whole
thing that
body.
came out of her mouth would be my dick, right?
What the fuck?
Because you know, Soda and Hero, what's the most valuable commodity in life?
A
Sex.
person's time.
That
Oh.
is correct.
Or Soda's
Yes.
balls, apparently.
Soda's balls.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon
a doubt. From internet trends to the games we adore, and all the movie buzz and so much more. Lagging now. Lagging now.
My right eye will officially be at 2 week Friday, but I'll be able to join. Awesome.
Sweet.
Gotta keep it real, gotta keep it fresh. Lagging out with the best.
No contest. You hear that, Angry Joe? You douche.
What the fuck?
Lagging now.
So you got a little stubble going on there. You all right?
Yeah. I'm growing a beard. Kind of.
Send
Kind of doing the
you some testosterone.
no, I have plenty of that. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
Still shooting ropes after all these years. Anyways, so welcome to Lagging Out Live. I started even though Hero left the room. He's like, I'll be right back, and I just hit the button anyway. Thank
Oh,
you.
dude.
Whoa, dude.
I gotta quit. That's almost 4 fucking years, dude. Like,
Yeah, 44 fucking months. Jesus.
it was nice knowing everybody. I will. Yeah, I'm retiring officially. 40.
We have
Damn.
great news tonight.
You do?
Oh shit, Rogue Penguin.
With the oneies.
Who saw that one coming? She didn't, because she only has one good eye.
All right.
So we're looking out live. Hero, Chieftain, and Soda Pop. Yes. She is our own, very own lagging out pirate known as Rogue Penguin. And Maya, I could just hear her saying, wow.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude. So I know the background's really fucking blurry, but that's supposed to be Master Chief, a close-up of Master Chief on the left-hand side and a blurry part in Star Wars on the other. I was very tired last night and frustrated with FERPA bullshit.
Oh, FERPA.
Fucking FERPA.
Hate FERPA.
Yeah. FERPA, it sounds like
Whoa.
something that hangs over your belt. Fufa. Bitch. That's where you go. This is Rogue Penguin saying it to me.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
There you go.
Oh, well, I gotta play her thing.
I'm about to kick your ass.
So yeah, we have our PSA so that way we don't get sued.
Attention. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences.
Get shit on,
Opinions
kid.
and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Lagging Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
She's gay.
Whoa.
There we go.
This was the other one when I was talking to a penguin the other day.
Just want to die!
I just want to die. So if you were checking out Lagging Out, and you are, there's 8 of you in the chat that are, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight for Lagging Out Live. And you can do that for free as long as you have internet and electricity. So if you like what you see and you want your friends to share in this happiness, you can give us a shout out by letting them know who we are. You can follow our stream page, you can tell a friend, engage in our posts on all social media outlets, and you can just flat out root for us and say, Chieftain is the most handsome guy on the show. You know.
Yeah.
Telling the truth like that. Here's our QR code if you want to make PayPal donations and don't want to give anything to Amazon to shoot 5 stupid bitches up into the stratosphere and come back, and you want to do it directly, you could do flat out donations on PayPal and Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, but yeah, Streamlabs. It's on the bottom of the screen on Twitch, but you can also do it. You can super chat on YouTube, and you can, I think, do donations on Rumble and Kick as well. Today
Greatest
is the
nation
last...
is a donation. Also, Chieftain lies like a fucking rogue. No, I'm kidding.
I do. I'm a giant fucking liar.
Oh.
But today is the last day for you to get the 3 most handsome men in podcast history t-shirts. You can get a Chieftain shirt, a Soda shirt, or a Hero shirt. All 25% off till midnight tonight. So hurry while supplies last.
Go do it.
Do it now. Look
The
at
only
that
time
prominent
you'll
chin.
Have
the
me
difference?
sitting on your titty.
I have the cat to lick my face. Like that's like 5 days growth right there.
Dude.
My hair doesn't grow. My hair grows right here, not on my sides. It's weird.
Yeah, this is about
3 days.
a week.
That's like 3 days.
Nah, it's a week because there's some skin showing for at least a day or two.
I heard that about you. There's some skin showing. There was something.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, and we're canceled. But we had I was gonna say had classes in between. We had a podcast in between May the 4th and May the 5th, so we missed that. But that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since we've done our video.
It's been 2
Yeah?
years since the
We
Star
never made
Wars,
the
yeah.
sequel.
But Blue Harvest Part 2.
We could kill off a few characters from in
Oh,
between,
that'd be
right?
hilarious.
Yeah.
You could have me like melting on the side of a volcano.
We have the perfect way we could do our own Joel scene. Oh, is it too soon?
Oh wow. So he's not here right now, but the Mariner is always around and about, and he was playing Satisfactory last night at 7:30 to 8:43 Eastern time. But yeah, there was a bunch of us in there having fun, like joking in the chat. I was there for a little bit. I made my attempt. The thing is like I'll go into all lagging out lives, and then like I'll get a buzz on Zoom. I have a question about son of a bitch. All right. I gotta leave. I got a question. It's in the syllabus, but it's in the syllabus.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and then they're like, "What's the syllabus?"
Yeah. Don't ask me to spell it.
Right.
Yeah. So if you bring your friends in, so we're trying to get to at least 20 here. We're gonna give away. If we can get to 15, we're gonna try to get new people in here. You have new followers. Get your ass in here. Tell your friends. And we'll, jeez, give away some subs.
Yes. Mucho.
And also, Hero said he's giving away a bunch of Burna guns. Like, was it like 30 of them? That's so charitable. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's nice.
So charitable.
Oh, hell no.
His new business, Firebird
30
Munitions, is
go.
giving away about 1,000 guns. And
now it's 1,000.
I'm just kidding.
Wow, the number keeps changing. That's terrifying.
Yeah, he just texted me right now on the phone. He's like, yeah, just make it an even 1,000. I'm like, wow, how charitable is Hero? No, I'm just kidding. He's not doing that.
We're doing a special deal for Mother's Day.
He's
Now
working
through
extra
Mother's
hard
Day,
promoting his own company and not lagging out. But yeah, go ahead, Hero.
between now and Mother's Day, if you order a Burna, you get a free 95 count of the kinetic rounds.
Wow,
that's
what a deal.
That's a $50 deal, actually.
It is. That's a great deal. Get them while supplies last.
Yes, while supplies last.
And you get a free membership to my OnlyFans for me.
Wow, free.
Yeah,
because no one wants to pay for it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna try and update the title and the image on Rumble, and it borked up.
Gay.
Rumble is live, but they seem to be going through a denial of service attack right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't confirmed that it's a denial of service attack, but their site is not stable at the moment.
Me either.
Fuck you. A little bit slow tonight.
Gotta be quicker.
I had too much of my special cookies last night.
Sweet.
At like 4 a.m. I took like a 3/4 of a pretzel, and
why were you up at 4 a.m?
I couldn't sleep. I was just so excited about the show today.
I'm sure that's what it was.
I couldn't get to sleep. So,
I don't believe you.
All right. So thank you to our Nitro boosters. That makes our HD stuff a lot more HD-er. Soda Pop, Prophet, Mariner, Storm, Wolfsong, Penguin, Lemonly, Ezreal, Terran Death, Mirren Soul, Kiori, Hero, and Miss Kimmy.
Come on.
Come on. She's feeling a little under the weather today, so we wish her a speedy recovery.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Good question.
What?
Trivia.
Oh. I was looking at Terran Death's.
Oh.
Here. Yeah, but our trivia question is brought to you by Ferguson Brothers Cards. Ferguson's Brothers Cards. Check them out on Instagram and eBay, and soon to have a brick and mortar store real soon.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Next week. Let's go.
Put some of the video footage somewhere. Instagram, Facebook, probably, wherever.
So, we're doing a topic on Remember the Day, back in the day with Chieftain and Soda.
Yeah, I remember when.
So this is one of the questions that we came up with. I'm assuming it was Soda who came up with this.
Oh, yes, and Winry.
Winry got it. Let's go, Winry. Of course not. Winry, the smarter one, got it. Okay. She's smarter than us all. What year was Smoking on Planes banned? 1988, 1990, or 2000? I'm going to say 1988.
I'm trying to think.
That's a good question.
It is a good question.
Also, really quick, lagging out news break. GTA 6. There's news on GTA 6. It's going to have gay pride parades in there.
Are there?
How many videos will be made of bad things happening at pride parades? Like the women activists in,
Now, when you put something like that in a very violent video game,
what do you think is going to happen?
What do you think is going to happen? And my question to the chat is, if something does bad happen at that parade, is it considered a hate crime?
Or is it just GTA 6 being a video game?
Right. Because nothing's better than like banging a whore and then killing the whore and taking her money. Because that happens in real life, and I should say it does happen.
Actually, it probably does.
Probably does.
I'm just picturing somebody walking around with a fucking bazooka sitting on top of a, building, just blowing up pride parades.
Right. I'm like, why put that in there when you know people are assholes?
Because that's
people
why.
People are going to be playing that and just playing that game just for the express purpose of streaming those moments that they walk down the pride parade and start mowing people down.
Right.
Granted, the times that I played Grand Theft Auto and the times that I played Saints Row, I would just start a shootout. I did it in Cyberpunk too. I would start a shootout just to get as many stars as I can.
and by the way, a drum roll please for the worst lighting tonight.
Not me tonight.
Hero. We can't fucking see you.
You can't see me because your filter is fuckered up.
Fuckered up.
Oh, your regular camera's awful. Put on a fucking light.
Can we buy him a light?
Yeah, the problem is I go to plug it in.
He's backlit. He's all right.
Yeah, it's the backlighting, and I gotta. The light was in here earlier. I would have actually set it up, and turned off my lights if she weren't in here.
Heroes in dark mode.
Heroes in dark mode.
He's always in dark mode.
So The Last of Us. Yeah, this is a show, right?
Oh yeah,
video game.
Yeah, this is fun. So go ahead, Hero. Stepping on me already, you fuck. Go ahead.
No, I'm laughing is what I'm doing. Go ahead. Lead into it.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Oh, wait. No, I got a better thing to say. This is going to be a lot better to say. May the best Joe present. The best Joe is not Angry Joe.
I don't know Joe. Who's Joe?
The one with, I was called All Neck this week. That was a new one. I go, no, it's No Chin, motherfucker. Get it right.
All neck.
Which prompted me to grow a beard.
That is pretty good, though. All neck.
He's all neck. I look like fucking Beaker. I can't help it, okay?
Beaker. And Beaker's a ball.
I get Beaker and Sam the Eagle.
Sam the Eagle. Oh, no,
Better than Sam Hyde.
I was called Sam the Eagle in college. But anyway, moving on. The Last of Us, weak pussies. HBO did not learn from Naughty Dog. The critical drinker has been one of the most foremost voices in calling out woke Hollywood slop, and now he's called out HBO and YouTube for taking down one of his videos on The Last of Us, citing abuse of the copyright system. Wham, motherfuckers! Wham! We can't take criticism, so I'm going to take my ball and go home. Now, this sounds very similar to what Naughty Dog did a while back, and it seems like the MO and the millennials are taking over, or the Xennials are taking over, because apparently someone's panties are in a bunch, and some soy boy weak ass pussies, I said pussies in HBO are just, they can't take it because they're not sticking to the story. And as everybody knows, when Chieftain talks about story, he goes on and on. He sounds like Hero, but we are going to yield to Hero the IT guy. What do you think about this, man?
I think people are not learning from history. And a little bit of correction. Apparently, mind you, I haven't seen it, but I know enough of the Last of Us story that I didn't want to watch it, because they were actually doing, for the most part, recreating the two games. Season 1 was the first game, and Season 2 is supposed to be the second game. Well, I argue that they didn't learn from history because, one, when the leaks came out for The Last of Us 2, Naughty Dog went on a copyright spree. Neil Druckmann, I forgot to do it right. Neil Druckmann went on the record with an interview saying when the leaks happened for The Last of Us 2, he picked up the phone and called people and said, take them down. Take them all down. Now,
Take
get
them
it
down.
Take it
all of them
Take it
down.
Take
the
it
company wants to protect their intellectual property, but at the same time,
They
they
got the
were
most retarded intellectual property there is.
they were striking down channels that were only talking about the leaks, not showing any leaks, not showing any scripts, not showing anything. They were just talking about them, which was within their rights, and they still copyright struck people.
That is true.
Now,
she's gay.
Fast forward to today, or
Right.
to this week, I should say, this past week. The Critical Drinker was criticizing The Last of Us for a myriad of reasons. Season 1 was apparently fantastic. Though there were some people that said they were put off by episode 3 because apparently there was a character that the episode was about that had like 2 minutes of time in the game in the first Last of Us, and apparently he was gay, and nobody ever would have known it if they never came across his journal.
Right.
And then
I did hear about that. Yeah.
But then they did a whole
What the
like
fuck?
hour-long
What the fuck?
episode about this character. So there's some criticism on that. And then
I think I've been made a mistake making you go second, but go ahead.
Episode
Or
2.
sometimes not at all.
Episode 2 of season 2.
Well, dude.
This is what I was expecting. They
pregnant?
off the main character.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this at this point. It got leaked in the games. The people that didn't know this were the normies, if you will. Nothing wrong with the normies, the non-gamers, the people that aren't part of the.
It's a very degrading term.
There's
Right.
nothing wrong with these people. These people are just watching TV. They're not steeped in internet culture or
Might as well
anything.
just call them the N-word. Jesus.
Whoa, dude.
I'd rather not. The
Normies.
nerd.
Yes.
But
What else would it be?
the people that were not into the internet culture, that weren't following The Last of Us 2, they didn't know this was coming. So everything that I said was going to happen with this show happened with this show. They went straight to offing the main character in episode 2, and the people that weren't aware that this was going to happen have all checked out. We're going to come back next week or whenever it is, and you're going to see a major drop off of ratings. They didn't learn their lesson. They could have done this differently. They could have presented all this differently.
How dare you?
But now Bella, or whatever her name is, the actress that's playing Ellie, has to carry the show.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm laughing. Because I've seen enough memes of this chick at this point. I can't unsee it.
What's wrong with her?
You see
Why
the
would I come on drugs?
little superimposed
Time's up.
image
Soda?
of her in her jacket, or in
Yes.
Joel's jacket there?
Well,
What's up?
I've heard
What's
a
up with-
lot of shit from Nova about this. 'Cause this is literally, I think, his favorite fucking game. So I know he was bitching and bitching and bitching about the.
That's what he does, though.
That is also true.
That's true.
Yeah. But if they took my favorite video game and did something that I didn't like, I'd probably be pissed off too. So, but
Let's make everybody in Call of Duty in this movie all gay.
yeah, I think that was one of the things that they were talking about, but I haven't watched it either because I don't really, other than listening to Nova, that's where I know everything about this game. And I've watched him play it too, so
Yeah.
just like
You're
kill
talking
everybody.
about the Nova from Australia?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not Dark Dragon. Sorry, is he in here?
He was the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He might show up soon.
He's busy. He's taking a shit.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just think this stuff is going to happen with anything that goes from video game to TV series. They haven't did a bad job on Fallout, thank God. So, and I think that new season coming up. So, please don't fuck it up. Amazon, Gov. Please, sir, or ma'ams, or thems, or they. Wait, no, third now, right? All right. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this one.
I dropped a link for a meme. Well, it's not really a meme. It's a comparison.
Uh-oh.
Here's a meme.
Let's say, why'd you move me over, fucker?
There you go. Two comparisons for you. Well, one's a comparison, the other's a meme. So obviously, Bella Ramsey is the actress that plays Ellie. Bella Ramsey is the top picture.
Right.
Ellie is the bottom picture.
I like bottom.
heard that about you.
We all know.
The less work, the better. Derp. Derp. It's a derp.
But okay. Jokes aside, I don't think she's going to be able to carry the show. Pedro Pascal, regardless of what I think of him, I don't like the guy as a person. I think he's an asshat, like 100% asshole,
Right.
and like completely irredeemable as a human being.
Wow,
but
really?
as an
Garbage
actor,
human. Garbage human.
yes, he's a garbage human. But as an actor, I think he is excellent, and I can't fault him for his acting chops. But
shut up and dribble, bitch.
He was
and eat my ass.
Yeah, I'm sure you would
There's a
like him
clip.
too.
Maybe.
He was.
This is a great combination of out of context stuff that in the new edit for our pre-rolls now. It's all gonna be him. I like to eat ass. I've been pegged.
Oh Lord.
I shower in my own poo.
No.
As a main character, Joel was like a very
white,
beloved, a very beloved character. He was the leader. He was a father figure to Ellie. People played The Last of Us for that father-daughter bond and that story about a father and daughter trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. And then within the first 10 minutes of the game, of the second game, of the sequel game, they kill him. Within the first 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2, episode 2, about 10 minutes into the game, the main antagonist comes in with a freaking golf club. Apparently they did the same thing, and then Neil Druckmann comes out and says, HBO nailed it, guys! Much to the chagrin of every gamer that played that game.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cock.
Yeah. Bad reviews. Yeah. Can't just sit there and just take it like a man. Yeah.
And of course, they're saying that people are well, I should say the news outlets are saying that YouTubers are review bombing the show due to homophobic reasons.
Yeah, because that's always the reason. Every time there's a bad show, like Charlie's Angels, it wasn't because they didn't like us because it was all women. No, bitch, the one with Drew Barrymore was a lot better. So you can go fuck yourself. That's
fucked up.
Some of them probably did.
Wonder Woman 1984, same reason. Like oh, you don't like it because it's a strong woman. Then how come the original one did so much of a better job?
Yeah.
Some movies are just bad because, let's wait for it, they're fucking bad. That's all there is. That's nothing to do about your orientation, race, or creed.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking pussies.
And that's true to 95% of the shit ever.
Could it be that you had like a fucking shitty film? Could it be like you had a shitty season? No. It's always, it's not this, it's this. I'm a fucking victim. My pussy hurts. Shut the fuck up.
Does it?
Shut the fuck up. Yes, it does.
I can move it up.
I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die.
That you?
No, it's you.
Oh.
But this is funny. Hey, HBR, you guys go to unblock my Last of Us video or continue to shamelessly abuse the YouTube copyright system like a bunch of pussies. Because really, you're just proving how afraid you are of actual criticism. It's fucking true. He's right.
That's the critical drinker. This
is talent, not Angry Joe.
Right.
If honestly, if you had the opportunity to actually meet the critical drinker in person, I think you and him would get along great.
Yeah,
you would probably yell at each other, disagreeing with each other on what good quality TV and good quality movies are.
That makes a good show, though.
But you would both be debating amicably, and you wouldn't have any hard feelings at the end of the day.
No, we're too small of creators. Like we get reminded of every day on that one video that's still getting hate hate views on. We're almost at 20,000, but yeah, because
Sweet.
we can have different. It'll be like Siskel and Ebert. It'd like be two people that like are entertaining and also educated in the field, which is I think you need a combination of the both to be successful. Unless you're a smooth brain. That was like, oh, I like it because there's poopy and shit jokes. Fine, there's a time and place for that, Angry Joe. But I mean, some people like lowbrow reviews and using small words. So that's fine. I'm not trying to say I talk over people or I'm smarter than they are by any means. All I'm saying is that we have like three different people from three different points of view doing something. I have the more production view, and Hero and Soda have different views on stuff. As long as there's titties in it, I think Soda loves it.
Pretty much.
But yeah. And then if there's anything that's poignant that needs to be said and doesn't give enough room for anyone else to say anything, look no further than Hero, because she'll take all those points and leave you with nothing when it's your turn. So, because I'm like, get out of my fucking brain, you asshole! Get out of my shut the fuck up! Shut up! Let us.
To be honest, I don't really ever.
I'm just teasing you. You
I know.
Really do
I don't realize that you and I do have similar thought processes sometimes.
Yeah.
I actually fully expect you to have a completely different perspective.
Right.
Oh.
Never.
Oh. So I proposed this topic to Chieftain at the production meeting because I know that Chieftain is a fan of Destiny. And much like Chieftain, I was a fan of the first Destiny game. I didn't care for the second one nearly as much, but I did play it. I did enjoy it. I just didn't like it nearly as much as I liked the first one. That being said, I proposed this topic to him because I knew he loved this game and I wanted to hear his thoughts on Bungie hitting the panic button. The context is Bungie is pulling out all the stops and they think that a crossover with Star Wars is going to save their asses. Chief?
Long ago in a galaxy far, far away, still there's no one who wants this or gives a fuck. So, with that being said, yeah, great, sci-fi, awesome. Two different, not genres, but universes. I'm not sure how that's gonna fucking work because it sounds like it's just so much. I mean, it's I had a lot to say during the production meeting, but I'm having sensory overload in my fucking brain right now, trying to wrap my head around this stupid shit. I don't want fucking Sith and Jedis in the fucking solar system. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I want them far, far away from me, and no element of realism even near, like, our fucking solar system. So how's that going to work? Are they going to have, like, warp speed? You can have, like, special... Like, I have so many questions, and the first question is, why are you going for a fucking money grab? That's the first question.
Because they're running out of options.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
I buy that. Soda, you go first. Or, second, I guess.
Whoa, dude. Or sometimes not at all.
Whoa.
That's most of the time.
I'm kind of cheap on this one. We talked about it a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of, again, why we doing this? Why are they doing it? Like, I mean, I love the first one, actually, when they first put it out, and then they started telling us how we could play. And that was kind of the whole concept of the game. And then, great game, loot shooter, but I don't know if Star Wars, I mean, aesthetically, it would fit. Oh, okay. Time's up.
That's my only Star Wars sound effect.
No, but yeah, aesthetically it'll fit. Now it'll fit with community. Yeah, I have to wait and see, I guess.
I don't know. Like, I saw this and I went, why? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'll give you the aesthetics kind of do blend well. They do mesh well, but that's it. Is it just going to be skins?
The palettes.
Maybe.
Yeah, skins. Like, yeah. Is it? Don't
Weapons.
turn it into Fortnite.
Yeah, weapon skins maybe.
You know what? I see that. It does. They're trying to turn it into Fortnite because Fortnite is a fucking cash cow right now. They have everything in it. They put
I suck at that game.
They
so
put
bad.
comic book characters in it. They put anime in it. They put. I think Family Guy is in it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, there you go. But then again, they put Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Call of Duty, so.
Or Godzilla in Call of Duty.
Or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Like, they're putting everything in Fortnite. Why not Destiny as well? But the problem that I have with it is, well, not even the problem. What I see them doing is they're trying to stretch out the life expectancy of Destiny 2. So far, the only game that has persisted as an online game, as a continuing service for 20 years now? Is it 20? World of Warcraft?
Oh, I don't know.
How long has it been, Soda? Do you remember?
World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
25 years?
Has it been 25?
Yeah, I think they just had 25th anniversary.
It can't be right.
Yeah, it is.
God, I'm old.
Somewhere around there. Maya would know. Well, I hadn't played in a while.
But
he was playing last year.
I only bring that up because, like, it's just. Oh, Kaori says they're adding in classes. Oh God.
Oh man, that means they got. That means it's going to be either overpowered or like not good.
Right.
That means it won't mesh well.
That means it's going to be like kind of like a warlock.
Well, you're going to have a warlock.
Is essentially a Jedi without extra steps.
Warlocks and Titans, because the Guardian. The fuck? Oh,
you could void bomb.
Yeah, well, you have the Warlocks, and then you have and then you also have the Titans, because they have the Guardian abilities. Or the Guardian abilities. They all have Guardian abilities. What the fuck am I talking about? They have like the tanky abilities. Because you have the blue lightsaber is like heavily defensive base versus I think it's the yellow is heavily
guard
offensive base. I can't remember the meanings of all of them right now, but
I don't know. Maybe I'm like special needs, but I am not even following your logic at this point. You're telling me that the Titan class is like a Jedi in a way, and more than a Warlock?
No, not more than a Warlock.
Crack?
No. I'm saying
there is no relation at all to Jedis and Titans in the least.
You have the
one thing.
The type of Jedi. They have three. It was three schools of. Oh,
you're talking about just training. Classes of Jedi.
Yeah,
not how
the Jedi
they directly
classes.
relate. I get it. Okay.
So you have the Titans that are defensive base, and then you have the Jedi that wield the blue lightsaber. That's a defensive class. So I could see it.
Oh, dude.
I could see them doing it, but it would be a stretch.
That's what you said.
Oh, stretch this.
Yeah, but what about the Gray Jedi?
Which we all are.
Yeah.
We're all purple saber Gray Jedis.
Very much.
The dark side and the light side.
There is no side. There's just the Force.
Gay.
You're gay.
I'm with you though, ultimately, Chieftain. This to me just they're grabbing for cash. They're grasping at straws. They're trying to extend the life past its expiration date.
Yeah.
So now it's turning into spoiled milk.
Yeah. Just here's my advice to Bungie. Just do Destiny 3.
Well,
just do that.
We've been saying World of Warcraft 2 forever.
I think part of it's because Sony won't let them do Destiny 3.
That's gay. We'll do it.
Maybe.
We'll have to look into it.
Anyway.
Guardian, Counselor, Knight, and Sentinel. Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
Right.
Knights of the Old Republic for the win.
Is that canonical?
Debatable.
Canonical. Everything's canonical.
In all honesty, no, because Disney decanonized the extended universe.
They're Canada-outable?
No, you're stupid.
Stupid.
You're fucking stupid.
He's like, huh? To Canada, whoa. See, it makes sense.
But no, Disney absolutely straight up said that the extended universe is no longer canon. And then they turned around when they were like really struggling and went, well, some of it is canon, but it's going to be called Legends now.
Right.
And now they're, yeah.
Okay.
No, but Soda might be
picture of John Voight.
Wow.
I barely recognize. It's like from 30 years ago.
The funny thing is this is like the perfect picture for this slide.
Derping. He's derping hard. We're getting a lot
either
of derps today.
derping or cumin.
All right. John Voight plans to save Hollywood.
Yeah.
Actor John Voight, Angelina Jolie's father, announced that he had shared his plan to save Hollywood with President Donald J. Trump earlier this week. Now specific details of the plan have been revealed. This is also Substack supported, reader supported. So the story here is that Hollywood is just outsourcing their movie shit. Now people are like, how do you tariff a non-tangible good? And then some idiot says, I don't think Trump knows how to do that. That's another question for another time. So the whole argument is this has been going on for as long as I've graduated and was working in this industry. But we'll go to Soda first, see how he feels, because I have a lot of insight on this, so I'm going to save myself for last here.
Okay.
What are we talking about again?
All right, Hero, go ahead and
try not to eat up all the time. Got it. So, to provide context, President Trump said he was going to do some massive tariffs on Hollywood for imported movies, quote unquote. Well, right. Imported shows and movies. So, from an animation standpoint, I know some things. I'm nowhere near as knowledgeable as, say, Chieftain on that. I wonder why. But I do follow a lot of content creators, a lot of news type people that are into animation and production of things like that. Mm-hmm. From the animation standpoint, what ends up happening is animation's really bloody expensive. So rather than paying people that are really good at it in the States, because those people tend to know their value, they decide to send it overseas. Here's our storyboards. Animate this. And it'll go to all kinds of places, sometimes to Canada. Canada will then export it out to
Canada.
Japan, and then Japan will export it to South Korea, and South Korea will export it to, get this, North Korea.
Whoa.
A lot of that Castlevania Netflix show was discovered to have been done in North Korea, folks.
Really?
So importing that will get tariffed. And by the same token, then you have some productions that are done over in Ireland. Lord of the Rings, anybody?
Lord of the Rings is done in New Zealand.
Ah, sorry. You're right. New Zealand.
Wrong, dumbass.
Then my point stands regardless. It gets done overseas somewhere. They do the videotaping. Over the last 5 years alone, most of the movies that were done by Marvel and Disney were done overseas, were shot overseas, filmed in other places, and Disney got massive tax credits for doing that. Well, because they got massive tax credits for doing that, they were able to do films for cheaper. And then those kickbacks helped them to, lose less. I don't know why that's a win, but apparently they count that as a win. So that would get tariffed. But that's about the extent of my understanding of this. Chieftain.
Well, for years we've been outsourcing to India specifically. There's of course other countries.
I remember. All you had to do is say India, and I would have remembered.
Yeah. And this is great. This is some context that you're never going to get on any other show. But when they're doing post-production stuff in India, they're not giving it to artists. They're giving it to doctors, lawyers, people that are like working regular jobs, and they're doing this as a hobby.
Oh,
so yeah. So I would say about 90% of them are, and like at Sony, like they told me this all the time. I'm not an NDA anymore, so I can tell them like most.
Yeah, fuck you, Sony.
But things like airbrushing long hair flyaways on people with long hair and stuff like that. They will digitally matte half the face off, and then we'd have to go in and refix it and put it back. So I'm like, why are you paying somebody 15 cents an hour in India where it comes back here fucking broke and we have to fix it anyway? So with that being said, if you tariff all that outsourced work that's coming back, which is digital as well, it's going to be cheaper to hire American talent, because there's a lot of kids coming out of school every year that, I want to work for Disney, I want to work for DreamWorks, and then they realize like all that shit's done in India.
Or they realize this ain't it, man.
They realize they ain't fucking good enough.
Yeah, well, most of them aren't. So, and I never said I'm the best. I would be if I had like 15 films under my belt, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm saying. So this is something that was long coming here to do. And it should come back to the United States. Our greatest export is the film industry. Like everybody in the world wants our films. So like that's our biggest export. People don't realize that. So whether it's like delivering the film on a boat or digitally moving it over to China, which they'll heavily edit.
Came from China.
So that's a lot of the stuff that's going on with that. So I mean, it's not just movies either, guys. It's video games and all that.
Logos, graphics. That's where I would go with it.
Yeah, like
I can't
design. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times somebody's come to me. Oh, I can get that logo done for $25. I'm like, you fucking go do it then, because
Mm-hmm. But when they come back,
fuck you.
Yeah,
they'll keep your files. They'll send you like a JPEG. I can't tell you how many people I ran into. Like, you never get your files, and you probably don't even. If you're not careful, you don't own the copyright to your own fucking logo. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Trademark. Hero was smart. Like, Hero's the only one I've told a few people since Hero, but like, go out and get your shit trademarked, man. I can't do it.
I was planning to do that before I asked you to do it.
I already trademarked yours, so
the people that I'm working with, and one of my card people that I'm working with, they had one of the big companies because their name had was close to their product's name. They went and trademarked the name, and guess what? Now they have to rebrand their whole fucking company. They've got shirts, cards, stickers, you name it. Like, they've spent tons of money. Now they have to rebrand just because they didn't, go trademark that name. Yeah, and this happens too much, way too much. It's just cheaper, and companies want shit cheaper because they want more profit. So.
Yeah, I wanted to do a copyright on the logo, but that didn't make sense. It did not make
You
financial
can
sense.
copyright logos. I've copyrighted and trademarked.
You can format copyright it.
Copyright's cheaper.
It did not. No, copyright was not cheaper. It was trademarking that was cheaper. Copyright
Trademarking costs $1,100, $1,200.
Other way around, brother. Because I trademarked.
My copyright. Don't tell me the other way around, because I paid for the copyright was a lot literally like a fraction of the trademark, unless it's changed in the last 3 years, which I seriously fucking doubt.
I don't know if it's changed in the last 3 years, but I know I spent like $200.
I'm just kidding.
I made I paid $200 for the trademark. Yeah, it was a little bit more than 200.
Yeah.
Or no, it was 150 actually.
Whoa.
But the copyright
there's different
was
trademarks.
Yep.
There's different trademarks, right? So the ones that you really need are going to cost $1,100 or $1,200.
They're not. No, it's,
international copyrights.
If you do everything, all of the trademarks, you're talking thousands. But I didn't do all of them. I just did what was relevant to what I was doing.
Okay.
Which that was like 150, and then doing the copyright was in the thousands. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you can format copyright it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just mail the letter to yourself and never open it. So whatever goes to court, you have sealed evidence.
Work.
Yes, it does. It does, motherfucker. All you have to do is prove you had that logo before somebody else. It's right there, sealed. You know? Plus, I have the file with the date on it anyway. I'll go kill a motherfucker.
I'll be like, "Hey, Soda, somebody's trying to steal your art." Excuse me, what? Yeah, somebody just tried to steal my logo. I got you. Anyways, so your thoughts on that was obviously you agree with the guy's plans, right? You tariff the fuck out of the people that are trying to do their productions overseas and take business away from the States.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back.
Make America gay again.
Movies back.
I mean, great again.
If you're gonna shoot in China, do it on a green screen in LA. Just saying.
The whole
not in LA.
That was a real argument.
Just annex LA
from Jabba the Hutt from The View.
Oh god.
She said, like, well, if I'm right, so they're infringing my constitutional right of free speech. So if I want to write a scene in Paris, I shouldn't have to rewrite my screen. No, you stupid bitch. You can still go if it's a location-based movie that doesn't count, you idiot. So, and when was the last time you written anything that was good, Whoopi? I mean, really.
When was the last time she acted in anything good?
Last year.
Sister Act.
Really?
Sister Act. Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah, she was good in that too.
Now, my perspective is simple. The whole purpose of tariffs is to protect the American economy. Well, the whole purpose of tariffs is to protect the economy of the country that are levying the tariffs. Let me qualify that right there. Gazoo, that's a good callback right there. I agree with that. Star Trek The Next Generation was the last time she was good in anything.
Oh, wow.
Ghost? That came before Star Trek The Next Generation. That was an 80s movie.
Hey, where's Ghost?
You're saying she's not been good in a long time.
Sister Act.
We haven't seen Ghost in a while.
But yeah, that's my stance. I'm sticking to it. I'm standing by the man.
Hey.
I might not like him as a person, but he's definitely got a good point.
Yeah, I knew you didn't like me.
True story.
No, you're right, Joe. I don't like you. I love you like a brother.
Who is Joe? That's like 5 times, right?
Yeah, Carl, what the fuck?
That is like 5, 10 times. That's because he keeps talking about Angry Joe. That's why I keep saying his name.
I'm gonna just pretend to be mad at Angry Joe for like another year or so. Some guy threatened me today. It was funny. He's like, "You better not say." I should just read it really quick. This is hilarious. I'm just gonna read it off screen here. Let's see. All right, here it is. This is for I Am the Plan 1899. All by. This is funny. Word of advice, bro. Don't these call out videos about bigger content creators? Don't do these call out videos about bigger content creators. Andy Piss Pass Gaming did it towards the Act Man, and Andy Piss Pants got bashed hard for it. Never do this. And I write back, I will continue to do this. You can go fuck yourself, basically.
That's what you should have said. Exactly.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
And then they're saying most critic. I made a point. There's like most critics don't have experience. I go, don't you want people to talk to you about things that have experience? If I was watching a baseball game and a guy was doing commentating about the baseball game and he didn't know the first thing about the sport, you think I'd fucking listen to him? I go, the same iteration is here. So you want someone with a little bit of experience and twice as entertaining as what you're watching, which is I Am. Maybe that would be a thing you might consider, or like even our dumb shit, like the reaction video stuff, like gets like literally takes 5 minutes to do, and people fucking get boners over it.
Whoa,
right, Soda?
Boners are good.
Meanwhile, his avatar's sitting there trying to catch flies. I'll say.
Catch sausages in his mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Sausage down the hallway.
Yeah.
Maybe I am.
Now,
maybe I'm on OnlyFans right now. See?
There we go. Let's go. I could be OnlyFans right now.
Finally, Rumble came back.
Who did?
Rumble came back on.
Yay, Rumble. Give us some fucking money. We
Make a deal
need
with us.
Money. We need a lot right now. We need money. Don't be a fucking cow.
Oh.
So this is one of those hero like dancing around a campfire, saying doing an Irish jig over the snooze, I would say.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, Polygon's downfall. Let me just. There we go. Valnet lays off 90% of the staff. Meanwhile, Hero had prayed it would be Kodaku first.
Oh, right.
I thought it was going to be CNET. Valnet, the radical left-wing Canadian publishing company that owns Game Rant, Screen Rant, CBR, and others, added another left-wing site to its coffers? COFFERS.
Oh, coffers, yeah.
Coffers in Polygon. So, yeah. That was not really quick, but
whoa.
Polygon is no more, which means we should get more people.
We've been kind of chronicling this for about a couple of years now.
Yeah.
It's been a slow death. Honestly, I thought it would be sooner, but basically what I'm getting is that Valnet, the content farm, if you will, you know, the outlets that keep doing listicles and the
listicles.
Yeah, the listicles. They're
like
not
testicles?
articles. Kind of. They're like articles, but they're just lists. Here's your 10 favorite video games that you didn't know you loved and 5 that you hate, kind of things. You know, those things. And it's like they're AI generated, or at least I think they are. But they do that. They do the stupid surveys. Guess which house of Harry Potter you are. You know, What video
Harry
game
Balls.
character are you?
How gay are you? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
11
just
out of
me.
10 goes to Soda.
I fail it every time. I'm good.
But yeah, I really you laughed a little bit when you read it. I was the one that put myself in there in that note there saying Hero thought it was going to be Kotaku.
Yeah, it's the over-under.
I still think Kotaku is going to be gone soon. I next year we're going to be laughing at them. Well, I mean, we laugh at them anyways, but next year we'll be talking about Kotaku being gone. That I still think that's the case. There have been a couple that have gone out. What I'm seeing happening is that random news outlets are getting bought out, and then the entire staff of journalists is being laid off, except for like one or two writers.
Yeah, that's what happens in this business. Is like it'll like this whole industry, like as far as gaming media and stuff like that, really kind of outgrew what it was supposed to be. So now you're seeing a constriction of that specific media grouping,
especially with AI.
I don't know if AI has anything to do with this.
Oh, I think it
like
does.
writing articles and shit like that, but you can tell shit's being written by AI though. That's the problem, and that's why AI is never going to take over. It's never going to happen. It's a fucking fad.
No, it's
like
not.
And everything
what the fuck's
else,
wrong with you?
AR, XR, augmented reality, virtual reality, fucking like everyone has jobs. People are fucking panicking for no reason. Shut the fuck up, you fucking cowardly pussies. Nothing's happening. Your job's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, you wait till AI is teaching your class next year. Or grading your papers.
Teach my class.
In fact, no, I won't say it here. Bye. But but I'm guaranteeing most of these. Some of them might be true writers, but most of them are probably. Maybe they don't use AI fully. Maybe they do. AI is getting so good with learning who you are. Like if you use the same AI over and over, it can tell you everything about you. Like you just say, "Who am I?" And it'd be like, "Oh, you're this person. You do this. You do this. This is how you do." It's like fucking weird. Like But... And I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm not saying it's me, but
Sorry, Soda. I just want to let everybody know we're getting like kind of inclement weather here. So if the power goes out or the stream goes out, that's why. Hold on. Let me reboot and just restart if it happens because I can hear like really loud rain. Go ahead, Soda. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I got the same situation over here.
Oh, yeah. Y'all are
Sorry about that, man.
The East. But yeah, I mean, I was just reading through some of these tweets. Oh, I got laid off. 20 people got laid off. I'm proud of what I've done. I need a job. Like, great working for that.
Here's a little bit of I don't want to say inside baseball because it's not exactly insider information. If you pay attention enough or look close enough, you'll track this history down. Video game journalism was founded by gamers for gamers. Video game journalism started as a fucking nerd in the basement writing about shit that he loved.
And that's the way it should be.
That's the way it was supposed to be. Then somewhere along the way, a bunch of corporate bigwigs came along and said, let me buy that and keep running it for you. And
give us some fucking money.
Nerd that lived in his basement that played video games and wrote about video games just for fun took his payout and said, sure, more games for me. And that's where it went wrong. And that's where a lot of the nerd culture has gone to. In truth.
Hey, you can even look at it like that. We do it because we love it. We do it because, we're nerds about it, but, we don't have corporate sponsors telling us what the fuck to say,
Brought to you by Adidas.
All day I dream about
Adidas. I like Asics. In New Balance.
You know, because a lot of these companies say, hey, you have to talk like you're from the left. You have to talk like you're right. This happened with me, you know, even way back before all this shit came out. So you're not censoring us or me unless you give us, you know, a couple $1 million, then I'll shut up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. See, nobody's arguing with that.
No, there's nothing really to contest.
I mean,
contest with that. So
you can always leave the show here.
Look at Dungeons and Dragons. Not that
Whoa, dude.
Anybody, not that say you're a chieftain would know now, but look at Critical Role.
Right.
Started getting popular, and then all of a sudden Dungeons and Dragons started taking off in the mainstream, and now you have a bunch of weird shit going on.
Yeah.
A lot of weird socio-political bullshit going on. Suddenly people are drawing parallels between orcs and black people, and now we got to be racially sensitive of it. Like, no, orcs are not black people. They're just evil creatures that are humanoid that, you know.
So you're saying black people are evil? Well, racist. So racist.
But like that shit started happening because of fucking somebody somewhere made it popular in the mainstream.
So orcs aren't black people?
Never were.
Okay, so then why are they offended?
Because they're fucking stupid.
Okay.
Well, never mind.
Even though like the main antagonist has like long white hair and a white robe, they were perfectly fine with the evil white guy, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. You
So,
can't be
like,
racist against white people.
Yes, you can. Because it's already implied that white people are evil. Is that why no one says anything? And if you stand up for it, you're a racist. Is that how that works? Is that how the rules work?
Yep.
I'm changing the rules.
Charlie Kirk's trying to.
I hate everybody equally.
Yeah. Most people do. That's what they don't understand. Just people have to say shit about shit that has nothing to do with them. That's 90% of the problem.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just when the fun stuff that's niche, if you will, stops being niche and starts being popular. I hate to say it, but that's when things start going downhill. When you transition from when you shift from being a niche thing to being a popular mainstream thing, forget it. Is that accurate?
Yeah, very.
Anyways,
we need to get sponsored by like Rogan. We don't give a fuck, you know.
I wish.
I'll put him in a real naked choke.
He'll be like, "Go watch these crazy motherfuckers."
Just like have him sponsor us, and throw a couple million viewers our way, and then maybe $1 million our way for a year for a 4-year contract. We'll be set.
Oh, that's 100% legit. That's what's gonna happen.
Speaking into being, brother.
Chief gets buyout, Hero and Soda gets screwed, just like Zuckerberg did his friends.
I already know how
parties. We're good to go.
I already know how that would go. I already know how that negotiation would go because Chieftain already told me how it would go.
Yeah.
I would go over there to Hero, grab one of those guns back there, take Hero with me, and yeah, that would how that worked.
No, I already know how
you wouldn't even get past the tree in my front yard, bro.
Yeah, it would.
No,
I know how it would go. Chieftain's already straight up said, if it's not all of us, I don't want it.
Yeah. I'm taking 70, they're taking 10.
Where's the other 20% going? Who's the other 20 going to? Yeah, see how that works out. Now, that's college math for you guys.
Yep.
That's not college math. That's magical numbers.
No,
70 and 10 equals 100.
That number is being held from you for a reason.
Yeah, that 20, that's not even magical numbers. That's Hollywood accounting.
Yes. That's government accounting. Where'd this $8 million go? I don't know.
I'm just following the example of the Fed. What?
I bought a
You're not
house.
supposed to know about
You're not
this.
supposed to buy a house. What? A nonprofit organization? What? No.
Yeah.
So this one is actually going to be kind of a fun topic. I don't know what I was doing. You know, I flipping through fucking YouTube as I normally do, and this video came up where, basically, a millennial was going back looking at Gen X things, and I'm like, man, me and Chief probably did every one of these motherfuckers as a kid. So we figured we'd just make a little fun topic about basically how we're probably lucky to be alive at this like most of my generation.
Yeah, like how are we still alive? Blowing on Nintendo cartridges, because back in the day,
That was
you had
the
to
solution.
plug in things to your console and play by yourself, which Soda's really good at doing.
I am.
But there's a lot of things that it was funny because we had more time back then and less technology, which is kind of crazy. So one thing that we used to do was the basic thing, like riding bikes without bike helmets. So if you got hurt, that was your own fucking fault, and no one was to blame but you.
And if you had a helmet on, you got picked on. That was almost the opposite. You don't have a helmet on, you get picked on. You know, like
yeah, it's like DS. It's like you had some sort of like mental thing, or your skull didn't heal all the way.
Right. Yeah.
It's like that. When you saw a kid with a helmet, that's what you immediately thought when we were kids.
Exactly. I remember a girl from we had no seatbelts. I gave Winry a picture of something that looked like something I actually did. They had like 20 kids shoved in the back of the station with no safety.
There's additional slides further down.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the only slide. I'll put it that way.
So I'm sure Kazoo would probably remember most of it. I don't know if they had shit in Canada back then, but Kaori, no. Winry, no. Maya, yes. So, oh yeah, this is back to when playgrounds could kill you. Literally, they could fucking kill you.
Yeah, there were slides and swing sets were actually put on solid cement.
Yep.
And
then they would fill they would cover the cement with like wood chips or sand and say, yeah, it's safe.
I love that t-shirt. Right, yeah, Maya found this t-shirt when we were talking about this. So. Like, yep, that's it, right? Yeah, you fucking gotta can't tell you how many times I went to playgrounds and was just bleeding all over the place. That was just normal.
Giant metal slides.
Yep, that were 150 degrees.
That would burn the back of your legs.
Yeah. Yeah, we grew up in
a feral time.
I find it, I guess, character building, but now I think we have too many rules sometimes with kids. They can't learn and grow and be a person now. So
the thing is, they have a thing called cyberbullying now. So bullying is like a 24/7 thing. Back in our day, when you called someone out for a fight, you went out to the schoolyard or at the bus stop. You beat the shit out of each other. You got up, shook each other's hands, and left, and that was the end of the It was squashed. Now you have to call the FBI, the police. There's a whole law
parents,
now
parents get trouble.
Because now the fucking nerds are doing it, and they know they can hide behind their keyboards and not get knocked in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So
that's another thing. Yeah.
Someone's like, "You're not such a fucking tough guy." I go, "Dude, like if you know anybody that knows me in person, am I the same person in person, Hero, that I am on camera?" Am I the same exact fucking person?
Like, there is
there is no curbing my fucking personality. I'm a miserable son of a bitch. I'm like this all the fucking time. That's just the way it is. And Heroes met me in person, and Mariner might have the unfortunate circumstance to meet me in person. But yeah, like what you see is what you get. I will, if you're a dick, if you're being a dick to me on live, I'm going to call you out in real life. I've done it before. I've done fucking conventions. People have come up to me, and usually it's they like me, but I'm usually have my, like, I'm ready to get punched in the face. I'm just waiting for it to happen. It's just a matter of time.
I actually was watching a video today.
You were?
I mean,
a whole video?
No, it was a short, but
okay.
A kid was out in his front yard playing football, just tossed it to his help. Lady walks up. I'm with the homeowners. You can't be out here playing football. I'm just like, the fuck is no, like, fuck that. That's just, why are people like this? Like, if that was my parents, they probably would have went outside and said, fuck you, you know, like, my kid's playing outside. He could be in here, you know, on fucking computer, like 90% of the rest of the population. You know? So stupid.
It's in the front of your own fucking house.
I mean, that's what we used to do. In fact, we would play football across each other, like from our house to the house across the street. That's what they never cared. Our neighbors, well, yeah, you know, just don't throw the football through the window. They, you know, like,
you're good to go.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. Hell yeah.
There's still more.
Smoking cigarettes on an airplane. And it's ironic because the whole fucking advertisement is a yellowish color. There's blues on blues missing in there.
Right. So,
oh my God, I had the striped socks.
Hell yeah.
We all did.
And that's the back of a hatchback. Yeah, that's about right.
This looks just like me and my cousins, other than we wouldn't have had him. That guy looks Mexican. We wouldn't have had him.
This was done in the 70s and the 80s. Now this would be called child trafficking.
Right? We had the exact same car. This
it's
looks
like $5,000 a kid right there. So,
like,
I mean,
my grandpa would be like, all right, there was, you know, me and my brothers, my cousins, and we had a lot of people. We all lived on the same street. Throw us on the back of the car, go get ice cream, go drive down fucking dirt roads, 100 mile an hour with everybody hitting their heads on the ceiling, no seatbelts.
Yeah.
Like,
a big old bench seating in the back.
See, that's Joe over there. Says, I mean, Chief, I love New York. That was him.
No, I was a better, I was a better looking kid.
You see, everybody else has shorts on. He has funk pants. Like, what the fuck wrong with you?
And shoes, not sneakers, by the way.
Right. So, yeah, this was a typical day for me growing up. Like,
the lawn darts. Oh, crap.
Not ordinary lawn darts. The
Killer.
Metallic lawn darts.
Those were the originals.
Yep. They banned them a long time ago.
You think the javelin? You think the javelins that we attack Syria with are dangerous? These are 10 times worse.
Hell yeah. We used to literally throw these things up and
run.
See who? Yeah. See
if you got stuck with one.
Yep. That's exactly. This shit fucking hurt too.
Yeah.
You learned to run a lot quicker. I tell you that much.
Yeah, we had real dart fights.
Yeah.
Like with darts, like throwing darts at people. Like I had one shot into my leg, like 3 inches of my leg. It was hanging there.
Yeah.
I had to pull it out.
That's what made it fun. I agree, but you can't do it nowadays. Like, you can't do much of anything. I mean,
no, everything has like bubble wrap around it now. So
yeah, that's why I thought this was funny, because, you know, Kazoo, I knew a few of us were in this age range, and a few of us, you know, that aren't, probably would find it funny. This thing is fucking.
Oh, this shit had mercury in it.
This you could make explosions in, like, you just like mix shit together and it would blow up. Like, what the fuck?
Right. I mean, it was a starter's kit for
chemistry,
people that made IEDs or bombs in the Middle East. I mean,
basically. But this shit was, these were normal kid toys, you know. Like,
this is a little before our time. This is like, looks like 1940s.
No, I think
that's a little bit. Yeah, that was outside of my time. I know when it comes, like, I was I was born in the mid '80s,
This
so
was still Gen Z. So yeah.
there was still some like hatchback, back of the station wagon riding, bed of the truck riding that I was doing. I think lawn darts were already banned by the time I was born, but I remember throwing that shit around because I had some somehow.
Yeah, this was 70s. Yeah. The
I was born in 1986, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Me too. 85.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna have to go lower than that now. Fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this shit, people would blow their fingers off, poison or chemical burn. I mean, it was just that was normal. Like, yeah, go put some
Put some
peroxide
dirt on it. You're good.
or we would say go put monkey blood on it. What we called it. But
Gazoo, my friend and I used to overcharge car batteries to give off hydrogen gas, fill up balloons with it, and then remote detonate them.
Yeah, exactly.
With what, a lighter or a flaming arrow?
I had ideas on how to like do evil shit. I was on like my evil shit stage where
that didn't last long.
We had M80s and shit, and I go, well, I mean, you could put it on someone's car, light it, and run, but it doesn't give you enough time. So why don't you just put a cigarette fuse on it?
Yep, that's what we did. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I never heard of that before. I just thought of it. I thought I was like the smartest, and they actually fucking did it and put it on someone's car, a Chevy Nova, and it blew up the windshield.
Yeah.
And it was worse.
That's probably cherry bomb more than. I don't think you can get cherry bombs anymore. Those things were fucking deadly.
Those are cool.
What they did is they added an extra element. They put peanut butter on it and put BBs on it.
Oh no!
So it not only blew up the front of the fucking car, it knocked out. It cracked the front house window, the living room window.
Wow.
And I was just like, I don't believe you guys fucking did that. That was like my idea and you fucking did it. Like, you guys are fucking stupid.
And now you do most of this shit. You're in jail, like, or
oh yeah, you're in juvie.
Juvie.
Yeah, definitely.
Most of this was somebody in the neighborhood would drag your ass home to your parent, and then have them beat you right in front of everybody. That was pretty annoying.
Over the past week, I've learned something new. The Gen X is a little bit crazy, and they might be the best generation out of the whole lot. Today we're going to.
This is a long ass video.
13 dangers that Gen X
we already talked about it.
Ignored.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. My name is Adam. Let's jump in.
He's got like a super clear screen. Ferguson Brothers cards. Find them on Instagram, your mom's house, and eBay. Ferguson Brothers cards.
Hell yeah.
And what's the website?
FBcards.net. For now, anyway. We might combine it with the other guy we're going into business with.
Oh.
Okay.
He's a Pokemon guy. His name, I think his company is Axiom. But it don't matter. He's paying half the bill, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
No. Well, I mean, I was gonna say, why would you combine with another person? I feel like that's a negative idea, but
He knows Pokemon. Like,
yeah, but is that literally half of your business worth of value?
this year, yes. Pokemon's been blowing up, but it'll probably go back. Oh, I hope it doesn't, but it always, some reason, comes and goes through these giant phases like we're seeing now. Pokemon's worth 3 times what you can pay for, like, make the money while you can. But Pokemon singles are always very popular, graded cards,
So you don't have to catch them all. You just got to sell them all.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. Speaking of selling and selling out, check out The Boys Are Back.
Best viewers on Streamboat. I think I've used Streamboat.com.
Yeah. So check us out, 25% off till 11:59 p.m. tonight Eastern Time.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Let's go ahead and likely ban this guy.
He should already be banned.
Oh, incandescent. Okay. Like, oh, let me see how many people that are in single digit views. I'll just go there.
That's weird.
Good job. I was gonna jump on that. I was a little behind. My bad.
We get a lot of those lately. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, we might need to go buy some buyers. Hey, viewers, not buy. Let's go buy some buyers. That makes a lot of fucking sense.
What year did they ban smoking on airplanes? 88, 1990, or the millennium? The millennium.
It was definitely before 2000.
I'm saying 88.
Yeah, probably. I can't remember the last time I flew where somebody was smoking. I know when I grew up.
Smoking's not permitted, but lines of coke on your tray, perfectly fine.
And nobody gave a shit. Yeah. There's enough shit in our air with just chemical factories. It's gonna kill you anyway.
Actually, Florida just banned those chemtrails. Coming out in January.
What? How? Like every.
They're banning the airspace.
Good lord! Like every fighter pilot, gives that off.
And Bondi's releasing the Epstein things that he has to. They're going through all the thousands of names here, so stop with the long fucking texts.
Oh please! you just saw that text from 3 days ago?
No, it was the other. No, it was the other day. I'm just saying. Just remind. It just went in my head. Hero writes text like he speaks on the show. It takes you like 10 minutes to get through them.
Yeah, that is true.
And the answer is, I know you guys can't hear the drum roll, but the people in the live can.
I'm actually hearing it right now.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. 2000, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I want to say it's the answer is going to surprise you guys.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's the good old days where everything had a smoking section.
Yeah, that was bullshit, though. Would you like the smoking or non-smoke? Like, the smoke's going to stay in the smoking section. Get fucked.
All right.
If you want to go kill yourself, do it by yourself. Don't do it with me in the room.
It's not going to kill you.
You walking fucking cancer, people. Like,
no.
Walking fucking lung cancer, COPD. That's what you guys are.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. Like,
they would put mice in a fucking closed box and
whatever
feed
helps
them
you sleep at
fucking
night, Soda.
smoke for 10 years. Like
whatever justifies your filthy fucking habit.
My
that's
God,
fine.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's
Your fault that I started again. So
it's my fault. It's your fault because you say God doesn't like quitters. This is what Soda does. He blames everybody else. He might be a Gen X, but he's all Generation Xenial. Blaming everybody else for his fucking problems. That's what
Soda does. You out, Soda.
That's all he fucking does.
Well, you know how stupid it is when you're out on a patio that's fucking huge, and the manager comes out and says you can't smoke, and you're like, I'm fucking outside 50 feet from your fucking door. Like, that's just stupid as shit
You
ever.
still smell your fucking smoke.
No, people that don't even
smoke in
smoke are
your
like, that's
fucking car.
stupid. Like, stupid.
He also wears masks in his car by himself.
No, that's even stupid.
Speaking of something that's entertaining, you want to check out Maya and Soda playing Raft on Saturdays, 7 p.m.-ish.
Yeah. I think we'll be playing
And they're
tomorrow.
on camera naked together, too. It's hot.
That's a terrifying thought.
Yeah, we put a mod
No one
in.
wants to see Soda naked.
Yeah, my OnlyFans does.
Maya, maybe. Soda, definitely not.
My OnlyFans, so. You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised what you can do with camera angles, Soda. Just saying.
I know.
What are you, 9 inches? Yeah, I'm 9 inches.
22. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
We all love Maya. She's beautiful.
Yes, correct.
I can tell you I love talking to her. She's great. She's a riot.
She's funny.
I'll watch. But you haven't been on the last well, we took last week off. I was going through some stuff and had to work, so
Yeah.
we should be on tomorrow night.
Lots of work. Keeping you busy.
Oh yeah.
I think probably getting close to beating it, and then we'll switch to something else. So
I don't know if we're going to do this weekend, but apparently we're all blacklisted and what on TikTok now. Like every one of us is like either has an FBI report or we're suing somebody or something. So that's very interesting.
What?
Yeah, it's gone crazy.
TikTok.
It's nothing on our side. It's people coming. There's different people coming after me and three other people on that show. It's bad, but I got mine all taken care of. I think everyone else. I can't reveal anything that's going on, but hopefully that we'll talk about that. But I don't know anything that's happening except for the Pope. I'm kind of surprised you guys even talked to me about the Pope. That's kind of crazy. It doesn't really fit in our genre.
Apparently he's American though. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Chicagoan. White Sox fan of everything.
They found out that the reason why they got an American Pope was because the Catholic Church is fucking bankrupt. And they're trying to get people to convert to Catholicism in the United States so that way they can get revenue back into the Vatican.
Because they had to pay for all them fucking cases.
Yeah, all you have to say is fucking and you're good. Yeah, that's why I'm a big proponent of priests getting married, but that's a conversation for another time. Check us out on Lagging Out on TikTok. TikTok too, but yeah, Lagging Out and Store Out.
Super
But
Pope.
also on kick.com/lagging out. Although we're not part Filipino former strippers that were in the marketing industry, you should watch us here anyway.
Right.
We might not have big boobs, but we have big personalities.
Gotta make up for it somehow.
Right. Like, who doesn't like titties? I mean, who likes titties? I love titties. Should I hit the I love boobies for Hero just to make him cringe? No.
Oh.
Lagginout.com. Don't watch it with your mom. Go there for the latest stories and articles and wrap-ups of the latest Lagging Out live show. Not to mention, you can buy your t-shirts there, and pretty soon we're going to have a lot of workshops there for you guys on how to make cool thumbnails and programming and all that fun stuff that's production-based for the video gamer. Yeah.
I have a song.
If you have YouTube and you know who I am on YouTube, you must fucking hate me. I'm surprised that you're here. Go check us out on youtube.com/lagging-out, youtube.com/lagging-out. Check us out there. We have shorts and we do our lives on there as well. So come by and say hello. These are some of our social media sites that you can find us if you're curious and want to see stuff out of context and ambiguously like imply that soda is gay in some of the videos.
Yeah, I don't think it's ambiguously anymore.
No, it's quite obvious. Grumpy Gay is still asking for you to see how you're doing.
So he could stop by and say hi, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's in West Virginia, so
West Virginia.
Take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia. So does boyfriends in West Virginia. Power bottom. Is that right, Hero?
I guess so.
I have boyfriends everywhere.
He's
like I said, I'm just gonna start finding old rich dudes. That's my thing now.
He likes big old salty balls.
Well, considering they're probably in their 60s, 70s, it's probably not working very well without medication, and I could swap the medication out, see them good.
Well, I heard from Kimmy, like she was actually assisting in plastics, and she was telling me about this procedure for your penis, where it has like a reservoir system, and you can pump it up with one of the testicles, and gives you a hard on. So
yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, like she's actually assisted in those things. So I'm like, you actually did that? She's like, yeah, you touched another guy's wiener and put like stuff in there. It's like, yeah, because she
did you test it? Did you ask her? Did you test it?
No, I didn't. Go
And
that
how
far.
sore is it when
the
you're
conversation
done?
never went that far?
I was wondering where they put the thing. So they actually, what do they replace one of your balls with?
I guess.
Because I was always trying to figure that out. Like, where
It's
do you pump
sponsored
it
by
up?
the Reebok pump, I think.
Somehow
same
it
thing here.
doesn't surprise me.
I saw a doctor talking about that procedure, but I'm like, where do you put the thing to pump? Like, kind of
Yeah,
confusing.
it actually, like the reservoir is in your abdomen, and then like you release it when you're done. I'm like, how's that work?
In your abdomen.
Well, I mean, the liquid that gets you hard, and there's like a release valve.
Oh,
So
I thought
you
it was
hit
just air, and you just got it pumped up.
No, it's not air. It's liquid.
Just
Air
thinking
would
of
kill
that
you.
hurts.
Air would kill you.
Well, not like I thought there was like a, like a maybe like a chamber or something, and you pump the air up. I mean, I know you can't pump air right to your,
Right. She explained it to me, and
I'll
I've
ask
seen
her
a
next
lot
time.
of. Yeah, ask her next time. She shows me. It's like, I'm going to show you a bunch of gross shit, and I'm just like, I'm like, you understand, like the stuff I watch is just as graphic as this.
Right.
And she's like, here's a foot I cut off. Here's a leg I cut off. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I know you're not squeamish. That's a good thing.
Well, not in our industry, no.
No, and like they had to cut someone's leg off, Hero. It was titanium. They had to get a diamond tip saw, and she filmed it. She was irrigating the area, and they had to cut off the guy's leg for an amputation and cut through the titanium.
Yeah.
Was it like a prosthetic that was?
No, when you have a knee replacement, there's a rod that goes into your leg. And no matter how many times, like my dad had it, every time they replace it, they take a little bit of the bone each time inside your femur. So this guy had it all the way up to almost his hip.
God dang.
Yeah, it looked like my dad had 3 different knee replacements in one knee. Cool. And so that might have been a bitch to do. And it's like, does the smell bother you? She's like, I don't even smell it no more. I'm like, I guess you would, if you're doing it every day, you kind of get desensitized.
I'm guessing the smell of the saw cutting through titanium,
or like through like the body. It's just like,
I mean, I guess you do smell blood when there's large amounts of it, but
my avatar, he turned Chinese.
You've been doing that all night, bro.
Oh,
why? What, City Chicken?
Is that all the is that China behind you filming?
Yeah, that's exactly what One Piece is.
Well, it's not near the Uyghur internment camp, so probably not.
Wow.
Racist.
What did you just call me?
Called you a Uyghur.
Wow, he's fucking racist tonight, isn't he?
The Uyghur or
wow,
Uyghur?
That's it. I'm gonna call the blue-haired mafia after you now tonight.
No, the Uyghur Muslims.
I know who you're talking about.
That word's just weird
the
to
Muslims,
me.
yeah.
That is weird. I don't even know how to spell it, so.
I always think of
Do
Uyghur.
they wear the pants halfway down their asses?
Yeah, like I used to do. I was called a Uyghur a lot.
Yeah. Did you have FUBU shirt? FUBU jerseys and shit?
I had Jinko.
I didn't do that. No.
I had the Jinko jeans.
Jinko jeans?
Yeah. You know, the freaking giant wide-legged jeans.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember Jinko?
No.
I know if I saw them.
That's after our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was 90s era where the people were
Late
running
90s.
around. They were running around with the jeans that were like the legs of the jeans were so wide that they were walking on them, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. Stupid. No, I like baggy clothes, but not that baggy. Still had to be around my waist. I didn't want it on my aunt, I still wear baggy shit. I don't like tight shit. Stupid.
Yeah, I do the Jersey Shore tight shirts,
No. I always buy my shirts like 2 sizes too big. Fuck no. We just lost 2 viewers with you doing that. Good job.
I do a really good fist pump. Oh shit.
What'd you forget?
No, I was watching a clip of an old Houston Astros Chicago White Sox game, and the fucking Pope is in the stands, and they found it wearing Cubs gear.
Yeah. No, I thought he was a White Sox fan.
I'm sorry, White Sox. I keep
Yeah,
on saying
yeah.
Cubs, White Sox. Yeah. Like that's the Pope. It was like the older Astros logo.
Yeah, he's a Chicago freak. Apparently.
He's got one brother in Florida and one brother in Illinois.
Well,
Illinois, he's in the wrong fucking place.
so were we gonna do our game night on the stream tonight, or were we gonna go ahead and jump into the recruit everybody to our Discord and do it on the Discord?
Well, we only have 5 people, so we can actually do it on the Discord. So let's go ahead and.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
People.
Shout out the Discord.
Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. We're going to go play some Jackbox in our Discord. You can go to our Twitch channel and click on Discord, and it'll take you right to the server. And we're probably going to be in Gen Chat 1. So go check us out there, guys. So until next time.
Ezra's over there.
This is Hero. That's Soda, the IT guy. No, just kidding.
What?
I'm Cheatin'. And we're signing off and lagging out. We'll see you next week.
Gen 2.
Yeah, Gen Chat 2.
Gen Chat 2, sorry.
Keep you updated about what's on your screen. From the newest trailers to the me that's mean. Gotta keep it real, gotta keep it fresh. Lagging out with the best, no contest.